not just off the ball, but also on the ball, making a lot of work to open gaps. But if the defense has a good hold, he won't commit.
Right.
Arsenal doesn't want to overcommit, and he doesn't do it that often. But instead, they're getting deleted in the midfield, and they'll Secret almost start with a goal on Forbidden Temple.
This has been a good push forward from the kickoff, following up with that momentum. And look at how deep Sad is, all the way in his own net, playing goalkeeper, but the ball was given directly to him. And another slow approach. Look at this dribble on the clear. Calm, collected, able to flick past one. And you can carry that forward with this possession, Jorby. It's been flawless from Team Secret.
KB1, another catch. Plenty of boost. LJ, this time getting a little quicker on that challenge. Oh, KB1, little back pass, little shot, saved. Hoxer gets in the way. LJ also demoing third man, but KB1 cuts rotation, delays the space station counter. Hoxer, can he break through? Knight's gonna make that difficult. And every time Secret are on the ball, Turtle, they keep hunting for a demo right after that 50.
You mentioned cutting rotations. As long as that's clearly communicated, which it has been from KV1 or whoever from Team Secret is cutting rotation. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. I don't think Hoxer can get there, or can he? I didn't think there was enough time. I saw a player up from Team Secret, but I guess Hoxer's just that speedy.
His pitch is right back. Sad or Knight weren't expecting that one. Sad did his best to recover, but no chance at it. Hoxer was in the perfect spot to punish.
I mean, I don't know how often we can rely on 50-50s going all the way to the other side, but Space Station Gaming will take it.
Doesn't really matter how it goes in. When you see that goal explosion, it just fires off the endorphins, and all of a sudden, all the bad feelings you had a moment ago, they feel a little less painful. For Space Station, they're looking to inflict some pain. Secret, trying to figure out who's going for what. Space Station. Can they gain control of this midfield off of this goal? That was a good look to force KV1 to hit it hard.
Yeah.
Space Station keep control.
My question now is, will Team Secret maintain that composure, Jorby, that we were discussing in Game 1? Now that they're faced with the Space Station Gaming in the lead, how do they handle things moving forward? The same story can be applied to Space Station Gaming. Maybe their confidence builds up and we see more aggression, more openings from this orange squad. LJ, good speed, and he's by himself. 1v1 against Sad, but off the backboard, it's predictable. Another shot follows through, but not on target. And here comes KV1.
I think Sad could be fortunate on that last play. He had a poor recovery when he was landing, trying to recover and defend LJ's shot, excuse me. Just got to another
pinch,
but a pinch off the wall, and Hoxer collects another.
Space Station Gaming, they must have purchased some kind of crazy calculator moving into this wild card, because every 50-50 is ridiculous. It looks like they've got it all planned out, Jorby.
You saw Knight and Hoxer challenge same side of the ball, but Hoxer drills through on the flip, and Knight was just coming with too much lateral momentum, not enough to actually stop that ball. And obviously, you put yourself in a situation where fortune favors you, but Hoxer just built different on that challenge.
And at this point, if you're Team Secret, do you start pushing a little bit further back with how your challenges have been going? That could ruin your rotation alone. Anticipating wackier and wackier 50-50s.
Whoa.
But a monstrous flip reset from LJ.
That was the ice cream scoop.
Oh my.
Oh, that's a free ball for Secret. And they're going for the hard pass, but it was well covered by Space Station. Not a lot of boost for KV1 on the rotation back. Secret are getting stuffed now.
What a pass.
There's another one. LJ can't drill it through, but he will keep the ball out. This is the pressure.
Yep.
You expected more from Space Station. Those goals up in the momentum. Knight, can he flip it back his way? Nice carry, and Sad, the full trust to dive for it. Or not Sad, KV1, excuse me. Sad trying to keep the play alive, but here comes Space Station again.
It's those moments that are necessary out of Team Secret. I think you have to put those away, find execution. Because right now, you're not getting many chances, but you're working hard for him. KV1 had a follow-up, second shot, not on target. Space Station Gaming lurking now, hoping to get their third one. The follow-up is there, it's clean, and it's 3-0.
Now, triple the commit, triple the pain for Team Secret, and triple the goals for Space Station. I mean, that was a soft touch from LJ. That was in position, but man, everyone panicked.
And that's kind of what I expected once Space Station Gaming started to gain a lead. The defense won't be as calm. You start panicking, communication goes out the window, and you're left wondering what happened. We had all of this composure, our nerves were under control, and it's all slipped away, and almost another one for Space Station Gaming as they can cruise for the remaining 60 seconds of this game.
Another look here for Hoxter. Free ball for Arsenal and a free goal for Space Station.
Putting on a clinic. Look at Space Station work into the corner. KV1 doesn't get the touch. Sad's forced to go as a result, and there's wide open space with that backboard to get a pass in the midfield. Arsenal has an answer.
And Arsenal, that's exactly the type of progression he loves. Just that continuation play, hunt for a demo, force Knight up early, get an easy goal. LJ, nice little flip reset pass, but Knight gets there. A little sad on the double commit. This is a Space Station taking control of the series in game 2 with this outpouring of offense. At first, you think like, okay, those first couple of 50s, Secret could shake those off, but then the Space Station pressure never let up.
But we have seen moments out of Team Secret. I mean, these guys have 8 shots, of course, scoring 0, but there have been glimpses where they'll get a counterattack down the other side, work hard to put it in front of the net, but the execution has been lacking. And we cannot say the same for Space Station Gaming, who have completely flipped the script and found their play style against Team Secret.
Well, I think Hoxter's feeling quite comfortable now. LJ pumps that one to Arsenal. Arsenal with a reset, and he gets it!
Oh, he squeezed it in!
Arsenal probably wanted a little bit more power on that one, but hey, you take it. Nice one.
That's the best way you want to see the Titanium White Reaper come out of the goal. Off a flip reset on the backboard. That's what I'm talking about from Arsenal. 5-0. Completely opposite of game number 1.
Man is awoken.
Oh, what
and that is real scary for Team Secret.
Oh, but there's smiles. There's smiles on them. Okay, I was a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the smiles. It's
honestly everything after goal 4 is like comical at that point. Right?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, let's get to game 3. Let's just smile. Like you said earlier, Turtle, it's a long series.
It's a long
You can't let game 2 get to you.
And it's important that they're not. This has definitely been a tilting game. I mean, you think about how it started out. The first 2 goals were off of 50-50s that did most of, if not all of the work for Space Station Gaming, and they've got one for the road. Not tilted. Team Secret bouncing back, and they absolutely needed to if they want to win this game.
Nice. That was a good goal from Sad. Secret gets some of that. Sad's had some of those mechs on the breakaways, but Space Station in full control, headed out of Forbidden Temple. The little delay kickoff. They wanted the Brazil. They wanted it. They wanted to Brazil the Brazilians, but not today, as the Space Station take Forbidden Temple. This is a tough road now for Team Secret. It worked for them in game 1.
It's weirdly been exaggerated. Like, game 1 was the exaggerated playstyle of Team Secret. It was very defensive, but every counterattack was exquisite, Jorby. They were getting the ball all the way to the other side, winning 50-50s, dribbling the ball, finding ways to open the lane for every single striker once they got on the other side. And then game 2 was exaggerated for Space Station Gaming. This is everything we wanted from them. More aggression, more 50-50s. And in both games, it looks like the opposite team didn't want to show up. I think game 3, we might get a perfect 50-50.
They just couldn't find a way in, and Space Station, again, not many demos for them. They didn't really need them. They get those first couple of goals. You don't have to take as many risks at that point, but Secret, a whopping 0 in the demo category, and they got to get back to that game 1 form where you saw all 3 of them control the ball, go for the 50, get a bump right off of it. It was extremely successful.
The fish and chips.
You know, him and Jack would get along well.
Yeah, it might be a bit British there, mate. Going for the fish and chips, you love to see it. But I think game 3, this is where each team has stabilized, Jorby. They've found how they want to play. They've gotten their footing in this game, in this series. And this one should be a close, tight one. Let's see if it actually comes to fruition as Hoxter starts us out.
Can we scare you? Heard Daz say it on the desk. If Hoxter starts feeling it, it's going to be tough to break this team down.
I mean, is he a player that can take charge of a game? Normally when I look at Space Station Gaming, I think of LJ. Like, when Hoxter's having a fantastic series, is he the one behind the ball, or is he just facilitating in a lot of these open gaps where LJ and Arsenal kind of let him do his thing, be the glue?
Like Arsenal and LJ, they're typically the ones that play tight together. But really, Hoxter, talk about him being the can opener of this team. And he really is that. LJ, he always finds himself in the striking position. But if Arsenal and Hoxter aren't creating those gaps, then you see LJ's effectiveness go down. So like, you think, oh, LJ, he's scoring all these crazy goals, but you need Hoxer and Arsenal to be executing on their role as well. Not to say LJ can't do stuff himself. He actually absolutely can, like he is right here, trying to get the 50 out. Arsenal in front, you see him trying to open that gap. Hoxer sitting deep. If he gets that bump, it creates space and a dangerous opportunity for Hoxer. Secret covered it up now, but they're in danger off the post. That one comes across. KV1 trying to get back to it, but no one wants to attack the ball. Everyone's just trying to play around Space Station. It's not working.
A shot,
Space
LJ.
on top of him. LJ hits him with the changeup. 1-0.
Slow and steady wins the race. Arsenal tried banging it off the right post. Didn't go in. Here comes LJ with a grandma pace. Slots it in.
You know what? All the grandmas out there are happy about that one.
Hey, my grandma's watching RLCS right now. No lie.
Shout out Turtle's grandma.
That's right. And she'll be excited to see that shot go in, all right?
So far, it's 7-1 goals scored in the last 8 minutes of gameplay. Belonging to Space Station in that lead. Good try from KV1. A little too telegraphed where he was trying to go.
Across the pitch. I like that positioning from Hoxer.
Oh,
and he also got a touch of it, just staying in the air, floating high, anticipating the bounce. But we've stabilized the midfield fight between both teams.
Attempted pass, easily cut off by Arsenal. KV1, soft touch, creating space. LJ closes it down. Next up, Knight. LJ trying to get in the way. Last back is Hoxer. No problem for Space Station here. But still, Secret trying to press. They're not getting those boost steals, though, and they can't hang on to the midfield. Knight forced back. Was thinking about the corner boost. He gets deleted instead. Sad comes across, just gets that save, gets his canister. Does Secret actually break out here? No, Sad doesn't come back down on the ball, forcing KV1 to stretch across the pitch, and Secret are struggling for possession.
LJ looking for that dribble through the corner and couldn't get the corner boost. Hawks are also not in the best position to follow it through, but this has been what feels like a chokehold from Space Station Gaming, and he's looking for something off the backboard, a tester shot given a Team Secret, who answered with flying colors, but they're still down by 1, Jorby.
That's a beautiful push from Arsenal. Gives LJ another chance, and trying to get Meki. Knight follows him well. Here comes Space Station again. Knight protecting his own boost. KV1 says, Sad, let me have that ball. Oh, and Arsenal forced up early, but still, that ended up forcing Sad over, trying to find a KV1. Sad trying to push it down, but LJ gets in the way. KV1, full boost, but the 50 is LJ's. LJ with control. I mean, you talked about LJ at the beginning of this game, Turtle, and he's finding himself at the can opener spot. Hoxer trying to get it across. Arsenal chipping it away, but a big win from Secret. It opened up for Knight, and he won't miss.
Knocking on the door was Team Secret. Eventually, Space Station Gaming will fall, and Hoxer was looking for a demo. Didn't anticipate the speed in that midfield, and that's what led to such a big opening on the defensive side. Third man pushed up, and Space Station Gaming facing a tied-up match.
That's the one way to get through them. If Space Station start to struggle, and if you see Arsenal's speed if you see his average speed start to tick up a little bit more, that's when you see him start to get in a little trouble. You kind of want to see him manage just a little slower than that top speed. That's when he's most effective. But here he comes across. Typically they get caught out as that third man. Secret trying to put on more press.
And we did see that classic cut and rotation out of Team Secret that you were harping on earlier, Jorby, that you love to see, but the communication hadn't come through. And as a result, we got a double commit, but Team Secret opportunities have been getting greater in quality, stronger with the shots. Sad also wants to get strong with the bumps, but can't find his mark. Arsenal dodges things out. Space Station Gaming looking to find any type of clear.
Oh, pass back. No one was ready for that one. How could you expect it? Good move from Sad. Sad's still going. He just going full shot there. Couldn't quite find an angle. He was covered anyway.
Every single clear. Looking for an outlet pass, but intercepted from Team Secret. The best sequence, I'd say, all game long to give them an opportunity, but they remain fruitless and can't find one shot, and things could break in an instant here for Space Station Gaming.
LJ protects that midfield. Will take all those boosts away from Secret. Here he goes with the mechs again. Lets it drop. Oh, and Hoxer had turned away, trying to protect the 50. He also had no boost, so had to be a little more passive on that push.
He faked it.
He got him! Off the bar! The save again! Another shot! Another one off the bar! Here they come! Another one! And that one's good for Knight!
The crossbar eventually retires, drops out, and lets Team Secret find the accuracy. Hoxer's not getting the pre-jump save. And here we have it, 5 seconds to go. Space Station Gaming, they came out with the lead, but now they're falling a little bit short.
LJ went with the hard cheat, but Arsenal's got control with no time. Secret will take the lead in the series 2-1.
Smashed into the ground. And you could feel things were shifting towards the side of Team Secret. I mentioned it during the cast. They had the best little sequence. And what is going on?
I think he spilled water. I missed it at the last second, but it looked like he picked up his water.
Still more smiles. Still more smiles from Team Secret.
KV1 had 62 points.
Is that
that game?
There's no way that's real.
How does Secret win a game with KV1 getting 62?
62.8. And were you the one who came in here and like, you know, KV1, he's really the game changer here. I really think he's going to change things up here. It comes out with 62 points. Is that really happening?
But what did he have last game?
And I just want to let you know that this team is so good, Jorby, that it doesn't even matter if KV1's not showing up. That's ridiculous.
Not that game it didn't, for sure. Secret. A lot of high-pressure moments there. It was hard to work again. You know, that absent physical game. That time it was just one demo for KV1. I thought there were more in there. I think there were a couple of bumps. But that one demo did set up a long opportunity for Secret in the midfield. Allowed them to keep possession. Now it's up to Space Station to respond. LJ played baseball for 8 years. And you think, what's another sport where you just control the ball really well? Because you don't really do that in baseball. Baseball, you just chuck it.
I mean, the ball barely moves in golf most of the time.
Well,
that's where my brain went, man. You can't be throwing me. Yeah. I watch video games. I do not
You're right,
watch.
I'm sorry. You're not a sports guy.
What is this?
You know what? That's what you get for the KV1 comment. Here we go.
Okay, look.
Space Station. Here we go.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not disappointed with what I saw from Space Station that last game. The only thing I think needs to get picked up a bit is just the clears. Several times I saw them going for the exact same play. It's a booming clear like this, now finding their mark. Again, this keeps happening. Rinse and repeat. An error plaguing Space Station Gaming. The clears not finding a player, giving up immediate possession, and another one right here, giving us that. But look at how they control it. This is finding a teammate on the sidewall. It's a completely different world.
Arsenal trying to pull it off. Deep back here for Sad. A nice catch. Had to use all of his boost. Space Station start to tighten up, knowing they can get possession there. And the Arsenal, it ended up being a time-buying touch. KV1 with control again. Coming around with no boost. Does he get the bump? He does. But Arsenal there to cover. Still Secret's ball. Look like anything's going to develop as Hawkster gets the clear downfield.
He's looking for a better 50-50. KV1 squeezed it to that sidewall, which gives space for Knight. And now a 2v1 situation. Send in the bruiser. KV1 taking out LJ.
Deleting him is the best form of offense for Secret here. Knight, you just got to dribble and buy your boy KV1 some time. And he deletes Space Station off the pitch. Secret again. They thought maybe in that game too. Here's Space Station. They're going to take control of the series from here. But then it was a gritty game 3. Secret come out on top. And if the game gets gritty, honestly, I'd have a tough time picking either of these teams because I feel like they both work well in the gritty situations. But Secret, they're kind of born and bred in that, right? I mean, with their defensive style.
It still feels flat from Space Station Gaming. All we're seeing has been solo plays and missed clear attempts. Barely getting any demos, barely getting any aggression. Where is Arsenal in this rotation? Is he taking out a player on his way back? Is he stealing boost? Who's going to take that risk to open up something for for Space Station Gaming against Team Secret?
That's the thing, you know, the last time they did take a risk, they got punished for it, but this time Secret get blown apart in the midfield. LJ ties it up for Space Station.
Risk or reward, pick your battle, pick your poison. Arsenal from the left sidewall wants to get it in the midfield, and at that moment, Team Secret just a little bit too risky.
You asked where Arsenal was, where that time on the ball, great carry, and fishing it right over to LJ. Gonna be a battle. Sad, that was a tough one. It's coming down with speed. LJ almost makes it happen, and Arsenal certainly will.
Finally, things start flowing for Space Station Gaming. A very much needed second goal to gain the lead, and it's through LJ in that corner. Great follow-up, squeezes it back across the goal line, and that added pressure, keeping the ball moving towards the net, makes Team Secret panic.
Sad just punted that ball. Tried to chase it on the 50. Doesn't work out for him. Nice little dump from LJ. Trying to get Secret some. Look at LJ. He's been playing more of that enforcer. He gets 2 of them. But KV1 came back, knocked it away. Hawkster with some space. Hawkster on the dribble, trying to force the 50. LJ trying to keep it close, doesn't want to just dump it back to Secret. See Hawkster on the back end of the rotation. Can he keep the push alive? Arsenal nowhere to go.
It looks like we're getting some classic Space Station gaming on offense. Hunting, stealing boost, booming it off the backboard, and there comes Arsenal. And he's not getting a touch, but that's where I'm happy to see him. If he's in a position where I have no idea how or why he got there, I'm happy.
That was vintage Arsenal, man.
Yeah, like classic.
Why is he there? Why is he going like that?
They need it, Jorby, against Team Secret.
Well, the defense has been that good, but they do have the lead, so... And plus, that does get Arsenal back a little bit quicker. He either gets a bump, or he recovers his third man, Space Station. Ooh, Hawks are just going for the quick clear. Everyone on Space Station needed to get back. Now LJ, a full tank, as Secret trying to break through the midfield.
Still very much in love with this ground control from Team Secret, and a double commit might just be the end of them. Sad, had a chance to get back in time, but the follow-up is that much better. LJ striking again.
Well, there needed to be a follow-up here, but nobody really had any boost. KV1, he was off getting boost by the time this happened, and he's cutting up field. Knight was the man coming back, but couldn't go for it. Too high up, he didn't have the boost. So LJ gets a free shot, and that's the last thing that you want to see if you're on Team Secret.
Just bleeding from that double commit, Jorby. Communication not hitting for Team Secret. However, Space Station Gaming look to be in the driver's seat of game number 4.
Good idea for Knight on the 50, but LJ has been all over the pitch this series, specifically this game. Let's see what Secret have in the tank. Sad, the last few carries he's had, it's just been dump and chase. And I don't know if that's going to end up working against Space Station. When they've controlled the ball a little bit better, like this from Sad, back over to Knight. KV1 hunting, but he will not get his prey. Arsenal takes it away. Here comes Sad. Nice little pre-flip for the carry. What the bump? Got him! Shot! Saved by LJ, but a loose ball! And another
Arsenal.
shot! It's off! And it's coming back out for free for Knight, but that's a lot of time wasted.
And that could have been the one goal to get them back into game number 4. Still looking for chances, finding a demo. Hawkster through the sidewall. Gets denied by Sad, immediately turned around, and he could dribble it in the midfield, but LJ had him read. Every single opportunity getting vetoed by Space Station Gaming.
Oh, can Secret find some sort of appeal in the last 20 seconds? KV1 deep past the Knight and immediately challenged. LJ gets a free goal as Space Station all but assure the game 4 victory.
And there is the man I wanted to see show up. It's Arsenal. Look at this read, the approach on that 50-50. It doesn't look flashy, Jorby, but you've got to have an immaculate read on the game. You've got to know where Team Secret want to flow with this ball and where they want to pass it. It's into the midfield, and that's where Arsenal challenge.
The Secret, they had to take a risk with no time left on the clock, and they aren't even going to get a favorable bounce for KV1. But this one has really kind of been, you know, to the old Casterism, back and forth. But it's very weird, because each game Secret has won. Has been 1 or 2 goal games, right? I think this has been 1 goal game. A Space Station, multi-goal leads every time. 6-1 in game 2, and now 4-1 in game 4. They will not go quietly, and we get at least our 3rd game 6 of the night.
And things truly did start to get more creative once, and I don't want to just say Arsenal, but the whole team of Space Station Gaming started to extend their push forward, go for a couple more risks, and you could see how that made Team Secret panic. They were going for double commits, Jorby. Communication clearly wasn't as routine as it usually is out of Team Secret. And also the defensive challenges from Space Station Gaming, reading the plays better and knowing how to counter this Team Secret defensive playstyle.
Arsenal has had that hype energy he's known for. He's had it the whole series. Man started the whole up, a little bit of a head shake, just getting loose, and I love that. Arsenal, one of my favorite personalities in this team, just from, you know, I identify with that energy a little bit.
It's like positive aggression.
It is positive aggression.
You know, I don't see him just getting mad at everybody.
He doesn't tell you you're bad. He just says you can't guard me.
Exactly.
You know,
and there's a big difference.
You gotta love that.
You gotta love that. And I do in fact enjoy watching Arsenal pop off and feel it. Honestly, how can you not build off of that? If you're his teammates, how can you not feed off of the energy? But for Team Secret, What? Go. Who
Well, I was going to say, well, Secret had 8 demos that game, but they only got 1 goal. And honestly, I can't remember 7 of those demos.
I didn't even know they had a demo. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know they got a demo.
It wasn't even in a prime opportunity for them, but
it's all about the timing, Jorby.
Now Hawkster immediately cut by Knight. Good job cutting off the pass. If recent history serves us, this one will be really tight. 2-1. Secret somehow eke it out. But let's see if someone can flip the script. KV1 trying to keep things going. But you see Secret kind of deep, layered vertically. Kind of just expecting that ball to be put right back. But Knight, again, controlling the ball. Trying to find a way in. KV1 hitting the brakes. Sad calling KV1 off. And maybe a loose ball, but no. Arsenal won't let it. Keeps it safe into the corner. Doesn't even give Knight a chance at a challenge.
Stoic behind the ball is Arsenal. Looks for that air dribble. Unable to connect with it. Back to the corner we go, and a double tap. Unpredictable. Space Station Gaming. Every touch feels very unique. Not expected. Team Secret don't even know what to read here from LJ, but somehow they do find a good challenge and a better follow-up. Sad wants to keep this ball on the side, of Space Station Gaming. But even with all this pressure, Jordan, we're not seeing many opportunities generated out of this blue squad.
Stuck on the third right now. They're losing those 50s to LJ. Hawkster off once, but he's trying to keep it close. Arsenal was playing a little deep, so Hawkster tried to protect it. Arsenal tried to dive the route. Okay. Unsuccessful. Now here comes LJ again. He's gone for the air dribble flip resets about 1,000,000 times, and 1,000,001 times can't get through. But every time he's off on the demos, he seems to have more success there. But his double resets just haven't worked out.
Well, you still got to respect Hawkster in that moment as the third man. Arsenal was looking for a demo. Hold on a second. Might be some boost here out of Hawkster. He does have the flip, but leaves it for AJ. This could be a beautiful play. Drawn up, but it's not going to get the follow-up it deserved. 0-0.
And that's when Space Station looked their best. That's when LJ looks his best at the striking position. When you have Hawkster or Arsenal help facilitate it for LJ. Give him the real break on the defense. That's when LJ excels. That one almost got in, but Secret just covered it up.
Now, how do you repeat that play? Can you develop something similar to give LJ opportunities to go crazy off the backboard? Or will Team Secret continue to adapt as we've seen in this series several times before?
Arsenal again is positioning, giving him the chance to move up or immediately move back, but he just gave up the ball and it's saved. KV1 hit it right, or Sad hit it right into him. Now KV1 tries to set it up. LJ attempted clear, denied by Knight, but are Secret gonna press? No. You see them moving back. Here comes Space Station towards the blue. Hawkster bumps Sad off the ball. Sad tries to recover. KV1 helping him out.
It's a good follow-up. Team Secret. I still just don't see that many opportunities besides the one we just saw out of Sad. We need to see more. Something else to open up the gates, create a gap against Space Station Gaming, like that from Arsenal. That demo alone could change things on the side of the battle, but it won't. 150 to go, still scoreless. And we're waiting for the first one, Jorby.
Here it comes, but it's just denied by KV1. Has to just let that car push X to flip car. Or KV1 had no boost. Sad has no boost now, and Space Station have control, but Sad's not gonna let that happen for too long. Space Station trying to recover here, and believe it or not, 3.5 minutes of gameplay have already eclipsed. KV1 back to Sad. That Secret defense has to be on lock. Space Station looking for it. Hawkster tried the controlling touch, now has to wait. That's a good first one on the corner. Here he comes across, but Knight gets the 50, and KV1 gets the fall.
I don't know if you feel this too, Jorby, but there's so much pressure on the shoulders of Hawkster. This man is always in the backfield, always that third man. He seems to be the last line of defense for Space Station Gaming. If we see a Team Secret goal, I think it's going to be either a Hawkster mistake or he's getting deleted off the pitch. That's got to be the way for Team Secret to get this first goal.
I still love how LJ is approaching offense. A lot of times giving you the look that he might go for the ball, then just straight up goes head hunting. It's really going to keep Secret guessing, and it has kept them guessing all series. Hawkster, I mean, the ball was hit right into him. Last man back is Sad. Another quick pre-flip to get back to it. KV1 tried to get there quickly, but Hawkster, his control, also keeps it away from Secret. Space Station trying to build something here. Here's another brick for Arsenal. Can he lay down the mortar? looking for a way to keep that foundation solid. Hoxer gets a free ball, uses the ceiling for space, another touch, and easily sent down. LJ tries to press. Arsenal, last man, needs to buy time. Tried to push it out to the side.
Nice
Counter-attack for Secret. Knight,
the backboard,
double tap. Saved! Hoxer gets in the way again. Are Secret done, or does Space Station have one here at 0? Hoxer coming out, getting harassed by KV1. We got OT.
That felt like the end of the game, but instead we get overtime. Can't find the double tap, won't find a solid shot. And now there just might be a chance for Space Station Gaming to end things early from this kickoff. They got a demo. Arsenal looking for a 50-50 in the corner. We know how good they've been on those wacky 50s, but it's not gonna happen this time as Team Secret get out.
Sad just trying to look like a threat with no boost. Allowed Secret to at least get the follow-up 50, but they keep getting pushed back. High ball for Hoxer. Low, but not enough. Space Station staying back. They do not want to be the ones put on match point. Knight, he gets a quick one. Can he get over LJ? Knight bullies him out, but there's always another layer for Space Station.
Always another layer, and always somebody waiting to transition to counterattack on both ends. One mistake could be the end of this OT and sets up match point for either team. One game away from that, one goal away from that. Who will commit the first mistake?
Well, Secret cannot get out of the midfield. They can't get out of their own half right now. Constantly, it's just dump. Hope we can get back to the ball. Sad finally does, but he loses to LJ. Here's the shot!
Cut him off.
No! Space Station take it to game 6 on match point.
Look at the trust from Hoxer, knowing LJ is going to put that spot or that ball in a spot where he can outpace every defender on the pitch. Nice cut and rotation, beautiful shot, and we've got match point.
It almost feels like who won that game just might win the series. Yeah. Secret just couldn't get the ball on offense at all. Only 5 shots on net. 10 for Space Station, and Hoxer again collecting more MVP medals. You were talking about him, Turtle, not only being the last line of defense, but also his creativity. Something that, you know, back in Boston, when they played against Carmine Corp, it says 4-1 on the scoreline. But you go back and you watch, and Hoxer played some of the best Rocket League that he had ever played. He was doing exactly this, controlling the ball, creating opportunities. The only problem was you were playing against K-Corp. Secret, call a timeout here. They absolutely need it, trying to force game 7.
As we did look at our Mobile 1 high performance replay, you could see the responsibility thrown on the shoulders of Hoxer. And I honestly can't believe, as the new pickup coming out of the spring split, he is showing up at the World Championship and performing excellent, which means Team Secret, like you said, Jorby, have to call a timeout and find a way to dump some water on this fire that has been ignited by Space Station Gaming.
Space Station, we're putting on a clinic in the midfield, and I really do think the mix-ups are hurting Secret, because
even those fake, like the whiffs also were working for Space Station.
Yeah, absolutely. And LJ, he only had 200 points, but like the value off ball creates so many opportunities. You don't get points for the looks that you give a team, for forcing a defender just to jump. You don't even have to touch him. You just have to be there. You have to be a threat. And then other times he's like, all right, now I'm going to mix it up. I got the mechs on you. Because he knows that Hoxer and Arsenal have his back immediately. That kind of front man that LJ is playing right now is really throwing Secret through a loop.
Well, it has to, because if you are Secret, you don't have a choice but to respect that man, especially LJ behind the ball. You expect some kind of mechanical shot off the backboard to hit the double tap to go through with a better 50-50. So Team Secret are pushed further back, and that creates a lot of the space for Space Station Gaming whenever they're on. And I honestly don't think it was a great showing in the beginning of this series. It felt like they were trying to get a little warmed up, get the engines revved a bit, but things have been flowing now. They found the missing cog in the wheel, and Team Secret have so much to figure out. Like, what is the answer here? Because I don't think that they're playing any different than they were at the beginning of the series. It's just Space Station have responded and adapted in a much better way.
I do think Space Station have controlled it well, and you can't see it because it's covered by Bob's Ramen and the wonderful sights of Neo Tokyo. But behind all of that is a giant scrapyard, which is many teams' demise on this map. Will Secret be added to that scrap heap in their first round of Swiss? Or can they force this one a Champions Field? They've certainly looked the part plenty times, and that's been the trouble, hasn't it? Hoxer keep getting away.
But I do like that creativity from Team Secret through the backboard, excuse me. Another dribble over to the left side. I do believe we got a demo from Space Station Gaming, which has allowed more space for Hawks to do some damage. The rotation's clean, nobody double committing. That's also something that I think has been plaguing Team Secret. They're panicking under a lot of this pressure. And how do you not? When you see a player like LJ up in the air, you expect him to do something crazy. You're gonna double commit. You're gonna take the bait, and you're going to get scored on if you're looking at a team as good as Space Station Gaming.
Oh, they pull the string back, and Knight, he had just landed a little too far back and couldn't catch up to the 50 because Space Station, like you said, that double commit forces the hurry up. And that is a big goal early for Space Station. Secret forced to respond after you've had such a struggle getting the ball on offense.
And right now I'm focusing on the transitions for Team Secret because that's all they have at this moment. What does KV1 do behind the ball? He flips early to it, gets the midfield boost, and how does he develop this play? He looks for some type of demo that's not executed as well. Space Station Gaming were stoic on the goal line, 2 players in net, and they counter it flawlessly.
Yeah, KV1, he loves, like, as that first man, going up and baiting the challenge, but Space Station haven't bit.
Yeah.
And so he hasn't gone to it as often because Space Station, they're just not falling for it. So when you're not actually able to force Space Station to give up the ball on defense, what can you do when that plan goes awry? Well, right now you see the struggle. They can't even get a hold of midfield.
Yeah.
They're just giving leeway, trying to find a better challenge angle. And you gotta dump a chase there.
Yeah.
Letting KV1 get that 50, maybe a demo, maybe Secret can get something set up.
And that might be the answer to Team Secret's problem, demos, the physical game. Because at the moment, you know, we're talking about bait. How do you trap Space Station Gaming when they're playing like this? Spaced out, not double committing, not stepping over each other in rotations, finding each other on clears, taking your boost. It is all connecting from Space Station Gaming. Now they're getting the demos.
Oh my gosh.
LJ is also getting a piece of it, but somehow Sad was the one behind the ball.
The momentum was dead in the corner, and LJ went right into the net to demo somebody.
And you don't predict that.
Man is playing like a demon.
You leave the ball, you get the demo. That's the Space Station Gaming way right now.
There's something about the org and demos. Like, ever since Reynolds left this squad, I think he left a part of himself with, you know, his old teammate Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal used to be the demo king, but Sad actually slips through the Space Station goal line.
And I'm wondering how this actually happened with LJ as the last man. Knight bumped out the air dribble, and LJ on the backboard already came off of the back wall and couldn't even dodge to get the save.
He's got to defend the far angle shot to the far post. If he doesn't stretch out, it's so easy for Sad to put it on that far post, right? So, like, he's thinking after he sees his teammate get bumped, he has to.
But even then, do you assume that the power is going to be that strong? It looked a bit panicked out of Space Station Gaming.
You just don't know,
the
right?
goal line, right?
Yeah.
And at that point, you have to respect whoever is striking behind the ball. It just doesn't work out. The coin toss not in favor of Space Station Gaming, and this is a chance for Secret to put us in Game 7.
Oh, the miss gives Hawkster a free ball, sending it across, but Space Station's rotation on the right side. No one can follow it up. Pot shot, easily denied. Knight set his team up for a goal earlier, but Space Station trying to get that lead back. LJ cannot be getting these free catches. Even if it's about a half second that he gets, he's winning those touches.
Good control out of SSG. Hawkster wanted to get an air dribble bump similar to that of Team Secret for their first goal. Another shot fired early on target. It's been the midfield attempts that have worked out at least the one time for Team Secret. Looks like they want to build on that, continue moving with those early strikes. Sad, good demo in the midfield. Team Secret might build up an answer and take the lead. There's a double tap.
Oh, no.
It was on target, but it slipped out.
Oh, was that KV1 on the dive? He tried to find it, the ball was open. You just had to hit the brakes just a little bit to get that goal. That was a secret lead that they just gave up. Oh, I'd have to watch that one back to see how KV1 was looking at it. But it really just looked like he dove full force before the play even developed. Now, did they leave one on the table? Here's a demo on the back end. Knight trying to steal it. Sad, does he have the break? Knight trying to stay with the play. KV1 coming in on the wing, trying to get the bump. Shot underneath! Goal for KV1!
Arsenal! This might have actually benefited the team. We've got Sad behind the ball as he gets bumped off of it, and that lets it float down to give KV1 the better challenge in the 50-50. A disaster for Space Station Gaming trying to do too much.
You saw Secret laughing. You see him put his hands up. He's like,
why are you going for me, bro?
Thanks for bumping me.
You literally just passed it for me.
That's a free goal. 36 seconds.
Here we go, Jorby. Arsenal wants something from the sidewall.
Pass.
How do you make amends?
Oh.
How do you redeem yourself? It could be Hoxer doing it for you by himself, and he does it.
Oh, a beautiful pirouette from Hoxer. Set up from a wonderful pass from LJ. Space Station, you can't catch him out. Hoxer avoids the bump, gets through the last defender.
Give this man his flowers. Hoxer, my word, has been the MVP for Space Station by far, and he's got an immediate response by himself. 21 to go.
How about it? The pickup for Space Station. What got them a top 4, a top 3, a top 2? Something they couldn't accomplish with Daniel on the team. But Hoxer, what did Daz say? The X factor? But they still gotta end. They still gotta find a way to get another goal. Secret are the ones pushing off the ramp. LJ, he wants this one at 0, but he's not gonna get it. Knight trying to force this one up. He's got a free ball. Out.
KV1.
Does he have it? KV1.
Hoxer
2 taps. He tried to leave it. He didn't have the boost. Overtime.
That could have been the chance, but instead we're gonna have to find ourselves in OT. Team Secret, they were given a couple of chances, given a couple of opportunities, but now they've got more time to create a chance and send us to Game 7, or to Space Station Gaming end it early.
Sad, keep it control. Got the next 50.
KV1.
Oh, there's a little bit of space in the third. He has to
Doomed
dump
it.
it. He's got no boost. He's got no
Even with
boost.
no boost, you go for a dribble there, Jorby.
What is he supposed to dribble when he's going with that kind of speed?
I don't
He
know.
might just give it up to Space
I'm
Station.
not the pro player. I just sit here and talk about
You
it.
were a pro player.
And I sucked.
KV1 trying to get this downfield. Secret trying to force Game 7. LJ. You see Hoxer trying to look for the bump. LJ just might muscle it. Sad looking for a clear. All a Secret back. KV1 close to another one. How do you get by that Space Station line? Oh, Hoxer again. Looking for LJ. Hoxer's the can opener. You want LJ to be the tomatoes. But Arsenal, he's trying to get it. He's got the tin. Trying to find Hoxer, but it's taken away again by KV1. LJ, oh, the soft touch. Oh, he had the flip again. And it's taken away back to the side, and nothing here for Space Station.
Like everything in this game has just come down to air dribble bumps.
It's been such an aerial game.
Everybody behind the ball just wants to take it up and hope to get a bump or at least dribble over one player. Here comes LJ behind it. Again, looking for a 50-50. Two committed there for Team Secret. But it might just work out if KV1 gets it back. What is that save?
Are you kidding me? What? How do you get that backwards and get it out, Hoxer?
I thought he was own goaling, for sure.
How do you do this? Oh, wait, he gets dunked. Sad, back to Knight. No, Hoxer's there again. The demo to open it up at KV1. He just didn't have the power. LJ's got the presence. Knight, he's looking for precision. Do Secret have it?
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
Clear. Game over. Space Station take the victory.
Space Station twisting the knife with a 50-50 into the midfield and one booming shot all the way down the other side. And this was right after the most incredible save I think we saw all series long. Hoxer from the backboard. Looks like he's going to own goal it. He gets the save and clears it to the corner.
99 times out of 100, you literally pop that off the bar into your own net. It's an own goal. We're going to Champions Field.
That
But no,
should have been it.
not Hoxer. For Hoxer, it's a little bit different, Turtle. You got me. Jesus. Like Hoxer, in one of these games, he had 962 points. This game, he's got 888 points. He had like, I think he had 11 goals in this series, Turtle, or something more. I don't know. I need the fact check, please.
There's something in this German bread that just works for Hoxer. I don't know what this man ate this morning. I don't know how he activated it. But this guy right here, absolutely popping off in every single game, everywhere on the pitch. But it was a full team effort at the end of the day. Space Station taking the series win.
Oh man, who would have thought that Space Station would have out-secreted Team Secret on defense at the end of that game? I tell you, that's a gritty series to go through. Secret they looked a little involved.
You couldn't get through them in the first game.
So much control from this team that honestly, you'd only really see out of KV1. Like KV1 was the control freak on the team with the ball control. But no, you saw all three players on Secret get involved in that. Got so close to making it happen, but they just couldn't. They couldn't get it done. I don't think that this is disaster for Secret. This was a tough matchup for them against Space Station. I mean, we talked about it, right?
Yeah. You still have to give a lot of respect to Team Secret and what they were doing, especially in those first few games, like you mentioned, the control. But I think I wanted more layers. Sometimes the shots were accurate, but then the follow-up barely missed. There's the replay you wanted to see from KV1. This play definitely got handed to them, but they made use of it, and Team Secret will move on with a loss. However, Space Station Gaming, they took the dub, and I do believe we've got a nice interview here with Arsenal on the stage.
Thank you very much for that, fellas. Arsenal, congratulations. The man that does not know the difference between a pepperoni pizza and a pepper pizza. You want to explain that one for everybody at home?
All right, so I ordered a pepperoni pizza. I thought it was an American pepperoni pizza. Wasn't no pepperonis, none, peppers, green. I was hurt, my heart. She saw I had the strawberries. I had to do what I had to do, man. It was bad.
Someone clip it and turn it into a GIF, please, because that was actual pain in your eyes. Arsenal, throughout the duration of that match, yourself and the team were getting pretty loud, pretty rowdy. Talk to me about that back and forth. Was that all for show, or was that actual passion hiding behind your eyes?
I mean, of course, passion, man. Like, part of LAN is getting loud and being really confident, and we know if we got loud, we'd be able to bring the dub. That's all it is.
Now talk to me about why exactly it is that you folks right here have been the ones to go and do it and bring Hoxha to a LAN where others have failed.
Honestly, that boy LJ is top 5. Bro's crazy, he's so underrated. He's been underrated even when we were underperforming. So I knew if we picked up someone who could have chemistry with us, who can vibe with us, who can, you know, just be a great teammate, you know? And Hoxha, GOAT. Hoxha's the GOAT. I mean, I knew if he got the LAN, if he got that little bit of experience from Boston, he'd be unstoppable. And y'all seen it here, man.
We've seen it firsthand, most definitely. And your coach as well, the addition of Sad Juno. Talk to me about what kind of contribution that has had in how you guys have been performing.
So Sad has a lot of experience. He's won a World Championship before, so he's used to the pressure. He's used to trying to help people, and especially with me, Sad's really good at talking to people. He knows how to put things in a way we can understand it best, and that's been a big help, as well as understanding the game.
Well, you guys obviously have plenty of fans support. So my final question for you is there anything you want to say to the fans that have been supporting your journey so far?
I love y'all, man, and this is only the first step, baby.
Amazing. Congrats once again, bro. Looking forward to the rest of the tournament.